McPherson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go in the rain here at Lambeau Field. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his third season as the Green Bay starter. Now, faking the give. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Punt.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And they work this forward to the 35. Demetrius Knight there on the tackle.
It's a gain of 4.
Ready.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's Love. Open is Kraft. He's got it. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a first down.
Good for the Packers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he's going to be fouled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Dax Hill up from the secondary to end the play. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Here we go.
He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Oh, the ball comes out. The Bengals have got it.
And that's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game. Like, I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
So here come the Bengals. And, Greg, there is no denying the talent of this man. Joe Burrow led the league in passing yards and touchdowns a season ago.
To say he had an impressive game last week, Mike, might be the understatement of the season. I mean, to break Norm Van Brocklin's single-game passing record, a record that stood since 1951, I'm not sure if we can expect him to replicate that here today. But at this point, I'm not sure if I put anything by him.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here we go.
Now Brown. And he's got a Bengals first down. He'll take this up to the 38-yard line. They'll try and play with some pace early on.
First down. A 5-yard gain.
A first down throw for Burrow. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's the first grab of the game for the man leading the entire league in receptions coming into the weekend. He gets his team a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And he will get into the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. TD. On is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
Let's go.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
I can tell you firsthand as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. And it is recovered by the Bengals.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Good set. Stop.
Here's Brown. Finding space inside the 40. And they are finally going to get him down at the Bengals' 26-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. He's got it at the 7. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Jamar Chase, touchdown Cincinnati. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the 1st quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have.
And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay is going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10.
Set, hut. Set.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Here we go. Set.
On 2nd down, Love. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 3rd and long.
Come on. Ready?
Now Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Ooh. Into space. And he's going to bring this one back. 74 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And now they are starting to pour it on here. All phases going at the punt return unit for yet another touchdown.
Some days, Mike, it's just your day, and that's what today is for this team. It just seems everything they're doing, everything they're calling is coming up right. The latest being that punt return to extend this lead. Wow, what a play.
To kick off for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This is short kick, returnable from the 13. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. The NFL sack leader from a year ago, Trey Hendrickson. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now.
Here's Love. Oh, a loose football. It looked like a Packer was able to corral it, and indeed, possession stays with Green Bay.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
This drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time. A rookie from A&M, Shamar Stewart. He gets the sack here, so make it 3 plays for this offense and 3 sacks. Here's Daniel Whelan now. And remember, his first return was taken back for a touchdown. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Jamar Chase headed back out there along with the rest of his Bengal teammates. And what a start he's off to. You don't want to start prorating numbers out for 4 quarters, but fair to say, defense going to have to find some way to slow him down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards. They'll look to pick up the pace.
That's good for a Bengals first down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Bengals.
Burrow now to throw on first down. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
That's another
Burrow
Bengals
finds Chase for a big one. 39 yards. Their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. Brown will take this one in. Touchdown, Bengals. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
McPherson now for the PAT. His kick is good, and the Bengals are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. The TD on is McPherson to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Packers offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. He is hit before he can get rid of it. Down he goes. Jamar Stewart. He works his way in. And that's now 2 sacks for him in the opening quarter.
Ready up. Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Quick slant into the hands of Golden. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And 3rd down coming up.
Set hut. Yep, set
It's
hut.
the tight end Kraft in motion.
Set.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Logan Wilson getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Here we go.
He'll run here with Brown. And wow, he is right on his feet. Spinning forward, that's a pickup of about 9. From 29, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Here we go.
A carry here for Brown. And he'll get about 4 on that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down.
4 yards. And the Bengals first down.
They'll stay on the ground. Inside the 35. And he will score. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. Packers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. To throw is Love. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Love. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
Let's go.
Love to throw. That one caught. He finds Golden. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
Ready.
1st down.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. In motion, Reed. A 2nd down throw for Love. And that's going to wind up incomplete. 3rd down and 9.
It's now
Here we
3rd
go.
down and 9 yards
33.
to go.
Here's Love. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it's going to be 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 28-yard
The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. And he has been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we're going to see much more of him as this game goes on.
Here we go. Cut. 180. What is that? 11. Stop.
And they'll begin here on the ground. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
He'll find Chase. That's complete. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. 1 quarter in the books.